a lot of teams doing coaching searches right now. The Niners aren't one of them. They had one bad season. It's Kyle Shanahan's fourth losing season in 8 years, but he was in the Super Bowl 11 months ago. They missed the playoffs this year. If they miss the playoffs next season or make the playoffs and lose in the first round, do you think Kyle and John Lynch will get fired?
Yes, absolutely. Even a weak ownership like the Yorks would be forced to make a move that they might have perhaps should have made before. But I think this group has one more year, one and done. You win a playoff game, we'll talk. But if they don't make the playoffs, or if they get eliminated, like the guys who were the teams that were dismissed last weekend, if they get dismissed, I believe the Yorks will get rid of them, and I of course believe the Yorks should get rid of them if that happens. But I actually think they will get rid of them. It'll just be too apparent that they're not going anywhere. So I think a lot is at stake for Lynch and Shanahan, and they're going to have to do their A game, Iggy dash dash, if they have an A game.
Yeah, because if this year you can still say, it's an aberration. There were injuries. He just went to 3 NFC championship games in a row. Let's not overreact. That's what we did with Harbaugh. Harbaugh went to 3 NFC championship games in a row. He had one down season. We got upset. It really was worked out poorly for us. Let's learn from our mistakes. But if he has 2 down seasons in a row, it's not a blip. It's not an aberration. It's absolutely a trend. And all the factors leading into the trend are like right in front of your face. Oh, they have an awful culture.
Yeah. And Iggy, if they don't do well next season and they have a lot of injuries, I don't care. Yeah. I don't want to hear any excuses. You got injuries, deal with it. You got injuries, maybe you're doing something wrong. I don't know. But the point is, no excuses next season. You got to produce. It's no longer a sliding scale. You got to produce. And if they don't, and Iggy, I don't think they will. So this for me is not theoretical. I think these guys have done what they can do. I think they've expired. Their time is gone. And if they do well next season, I'll be happy to say I was wrong, that I misjudged it, but I don't think it's going to come to that. I think what's going to happen is they're going to redo what they did this season. The same philosophy. They're going to have the same problems in the locker room, and they're not going to understand it. No one there is going to understand it, and they're going to have to get rid of these guys and start with somebody else.